We're also gonna hop back in, start doing some main story stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so before we go out and start crime fighting, let's see, increase our critical damage by 20%. I'll take that. What is she missing for knighthood? She's the last one. I just need to stop premeditated crimes. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, that's cool. I'll take that as well. Yeah. Don't let him interrupt your heavy attack. As far as suits go, yeah, I've got plenty of better stuff. Let's see. I see. Keep saying, like, I see smoke bombs down there. I don't know how to use those. Am I missing something? Okay, which one do I like better? Yeah, that one's got. This one has more defense, more health. It's just a lower level, but for some reason it's an all-over. Yeah, it's a better suit. Yeah, equip it. And what mods do we have? Big bump to defense. I'll take that. It's one of my big problems with Barbara is I just take a whole bunch of damage. So we'll take that. And as far as her melee goes, 85 is the best I'm seeing at the moment. 91 for this incendiary tonfa. We'll take that. And boost the elemental buildup. Probably twice. There we go. That one also gives us a little extra crit. I hope this is interesting, seeing all the crafting and gearing up. I don't always do it on camera, but you know, I'll do it sometimes. Just kind of depends. And is there any mods we can equip this one? There's no real. There we go. I do believe that'll work. And let's go out and hit the town.
Freeze.
Alright, there's a couple things I want to do tonight with Barbara.
Belfry. What do you have on the court?
The Court of Owls. A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Run the city behind closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
I remember reading about them when I was a kid. But why would Penguin send us after an old story?
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
Copy that. Let's hope a visit to the Powers Club leads somewhere.
As I was about to say, it's freak stuff, not important right now. Couple things we want to do tonight as Barbara. I want to try and knock out some premeditated crimes with her so we can work towards getting her knighthood unlocked. Other than that, we'll probably do the main story stuff. And maybe we'll probably do the main story with her. Kind of looking around, seeing what we can do. I'm gonna run around, do some, like I said, do some of those premeditated crimes. I will hop back in when something really interesting happens and we're not just grinding. Well, in probably the 30 or 40 minutes that I ran around and was doing random shit, you missed nothing. Really, all I did was some premeditated crimes. I'm almost beat enough bulldozers to get the next momentum ability for Batgirl. We just need to find one more of those big shield guys with the freaks. I need 3 more premeditated for her knighthood to unlock. I'm trying to think what else. I interrogated a resonator, but they didn't say anything interesting. There was no special dialogue for it. Other than that, I did some caches, unlocked a fast travel point. That's about it. This chick, we got a message in our emails from her. She was apparently an informant or something for Batman.
About time you showed up.
Batgirl at your service. And what should I call you?
If I don't need to know your real name, you don't need to know mine. I got grandkids to think about. You can just call me Madame Palomares.
All right, Madame Palomares. I got your message. You said you had some information for me?
I do. What I'm about to tell you is highly confidential. There's a group of us. People who want to see real change in Gotham. We call ourselves the Watch.
Sounds serious.
I started the group years ago when I got fed up with all the bad apples.
The water effects on her suit do not look right.
I know.
I reached out to Batman for help. He wasn't too sure about us at first, but I showed him that having eyes on the ground could be useful. So we started giving him tips to help him keep our neighborhood safe. He told me that if he ever went quiet for this long, that I should reach out to you.
I'm glad you did. I promise. I'll do everything I can to keep your neighborhood safe.
I'll spread the word to the other members of the Watch. He is missed, but the entire Watch has your back. We can do this together.
Alright, I'm going to collect a lot of these little side stories or whatever. Because I believe they're just challenges. Oh, I thought they were. I guess not. Interesting. So, we talked to her, get down here, talk to Lucius. I think Montoya wants to talk after we did just some of the side stuff for her, some of the challenges. And we'll wrap up the video by actually doing the main story mission. I feel like I've been just kind of using Batgirl to clean up all the extra little side stuff that's been floating around, but yeah, I think it's about time we give her some story stuff to do. Here's a weird question. How do you guys feel about that whole she said her name is Madame Palmares. Is that how that's, and then you have Batgirl kind of fake the accent, Palmares, like that. It's not, that's not her, way of speaking. It's like when you have a newscaster, it's the, it's like tragic stuck Puerto Rico, and suddenly they develop an accent for one freaking word. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember I saw this. This is apparently people are getting attacked by some
That's a first.
dude with no face. Yeah.
Did he just turn into clay?
Oh, I was thinking Hush, not Clayman. Or Clayface, whatever the fuck his name is.
Wait, isn't he dead?
From what I just thought, I doubt that. But we'll have to investigate this further to be sure.
That's interesting. Alright, let's get this done.
If someone sees you placing these files, they'll have to discard them.
I hear you. Thanks.
It's the advantage of playing with Batgirl. Security systems now no longer see me. What's the point of the lasers if you're going to put the turn-off switch, like, right there?
Valkyrie, I just finished uploading the files to the server.
Confirmed.
Go. It's kind of like that email thing. We get those, I don't know, just like weird little side missions every so often in our emails. Or
I don't want to do this, Clayface, but you're not giving me a choice.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, whatever I was saying earlier. I mean, I catch myself even kind of like faking an accent or whatever, you know, like when I'm going to say something in, say like a French name, you know, like I'll say like Yves Guillemot, just because I find that fun to say like that. But, you know, but I guess I did the same thing, but I don't know. I'm trying to keep myself from doing it, or at least doing it so explicitly. And then some people are going to go, well, AJ, who gives a shit? I don't know. Well, maybe that's your take. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm just. It's why I'm asking. I'm just curious if anybody finds that annoying, finds that, you know, oh well, it's respectful to the culture. Or what have you. I'm just, like I said, I'm curious.
Still not enough clay.
Can anyone hear me?
Clayface? Can you hear me? We're gonna need more than that for the analysis.
You know, I'm not sure how I feel about Clayface being in this. I've never found him a super interesting villain.
I need help!
Clayface, if you're in there, stop this.
Thanks so much!
And frankly, I'm just hoping we see Killer Croc by the end of this. I like him.
That should do it. Belfry, I've got a bunch of clay for us to analyze.
Exciting! I can't wait to take a look.
Got it.
Okay, we could go back, but where's the fun in that? Let's go talk to Lucius. I'm probably gonna take some time after this video, go finish off her knighthood quests, just so she can get her glide ability, just like everybody else.
I have got to install. So Alfred tells me you've been working hard on your bat gadgets.
There's always room for improvement, especially when it comes to tech.
But you know you're going to run into supply issues eventually, right?
Necessity is the mother of invention, and I'm definitely gonna need more supplies.
Tell you what, you keep busy with your superhero business, and I'll keep you supplied with components. You good with that?
It's a deal. Thanks, Mr. Fox.
Okay. Craft a melee weapon of any rarity. Craft a suit of any rarity. Okay. So they're crafting challenges, essentially. Okay, let's see here. All that's done. We need to go here to deal with Mr. Freeze's regulators. We'll do that on a different night. Let's go see Montoya. And then we'll head to Powers Club and get the story rolling. I hope the structure so far, has been getting better for these parts. I'm just kind of doing things as they kind of pop up. I'm going in with somewhat of a plan of what I'm gonna do each video, but I'm trying not to get too bogged down in side stuff. I mean, every so often when it's like this, it's all there's like 3 or 4 things that are just kind of piled up that are kind of quick hitters that you just need to get done. Can't really avoid it, but like I said, I'm hoping the pacing's good. The pacing's good for you guys. As I said last video, my biggest concern is that you guys are having fun, that I'm having fun, that we're all having fun just playing video games.
Damn it!
All that.
I hate when you do that.
Yeah. Oh. She's not gonna... Okay. I thought there was gonna be like a talk or something there.
Hey, I appreciate your help.
Alright, I guess not. Fine. I was expecting at least like a little conversation between us, but whatever. You'd think she'd recognize her as Barbara. Like, Montoya was so close to Jim Gordon. I mean, I can understand people not recognizing Bruce Wayne. He wears the full cowl over the top half of his face. He covers up his hair. He covers up, he covers up a good chunk of his face, Yes, I know the Christian Bale gravelly, "Oh, I'm Batman" kind of thing was its own thing. But even, you'd assume that Batman would, mess with his voice or something so that people would not hear Bruce Wayne when he talks. When I did that voice, all I could think of was, oh my god, I forget the actor's name. I love him. He was Shane in The Walking Dead, but I loved him in The Punisher. But every time when he started like beating ass and just going, oh, just doing that sound for hours on end. I love it. It's so stupid. But yeah, like I was saying, I can understand people not seeing Bruce Wayne seeing Bruce Wayne and Batman as the same person, even if they saw both of them up close. I could totally see that. That was one of the best bits of the Green Lantern movie. I know everybody hates Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern or that movie. I didn't mind it. Mainly because I guess it's Ryan Reynolds. I mean, come on, he's awesome. But he showed up to the one chick and she's like, "Hal?" He's like, "Well, how do you know it was me? What, you think I can't recognize you because I can't see your cheekbones?" That whole spiel. I love that line. But yeah, I mean, she's not wearing a massive mask that really kind of like hides her whole face. You know, her hair's kind of a giveaway. You know, the bright, well, maybe not bright, but, you know, she's the fiery redhead sort of thing.
Time to see what the 1% does in its spare time.
Again, like,
Be careful and let us know what you find.
the only thing that would kind of make me buy that she wouldn't recognize her is if she didn't know Barbara Gordon. But like I said...
They told you to take an extra long lunch too, huh?
I'm not complaining. Nice to get a break once in a while.
She's so...
The poor bastard. As far as I know, I just got a longer break.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, she's so tight with Commissioner Gordon, you'd think she'd know Barbara. Hey, here's an idea. How about you don't walk around with your gun out? Maybe keep it holstered?
Now I can get a closer look. AR picked up traces of that blood trail. Let's see what else it can find.
Traces?
There's something underneath the floor.
I mean, it just looks like a plain,
Looks like it's hooked up to some sort of network. Must be a way to activate it.
What was I about to say? Come on, brain. I mean, I wouldn't call that, like, traces of blood. I'd just say that's just... it's blood. And maybe it was cleaned up or whatever, but, I mean, it's... pretty clearly, it's a decent amount of blood.
A little obvious, don't you think?
I mean, look, I've watched enough Scooby-Doo in my life. I'm pretty sure these high society folks hide things in stone busts and all that, you know. It's the way you do things.
Tell me about it. I hear people go in and never come out.
Great. That's the last thing I needed to hear. I'll be glad when my shift's over.
What the hell?
Gotcha. Oh, she was kind of hot.
Got it.
They said we'd be working at a club. This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Piano. Pressing keys will play musical notes. So, thanks. Hiding something behind a book. That's...
It's easy money.
yeah, I don't see a way to... oh, damn it. I should have done a cooler takedown. So I was kind of showing off.
Looks like things are finally starting to ramp up. Take mine! Got some more bodies pulling up! Lighting up!
I think I'm a little over-leveled. Where's that book?
Bingo.
And then we'll pull the lamp. Again, this is Scooby-Doo.
hidden staircase. Can't be the only thing they're hiding.
God, I would hate to be the guy who'd have to replace and light all these candles.
Belfry, got a secret stairwell here. I'm heading down. Something's jamming the signal. Enable logging mode. Send as soon as possible.
Could the thing jamming the signal be all the bricks and the fact that you're underground? I got that problem in high school.
Straight up to that wall. There's definitely more to this than meets the eye.
You know, I mean, like, I had that problem in high school.
Got to be more to this room.
The school building kind of blocked the signal, if I remember correctly. That's how that shit works.
That did something.
The God of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us, one and all. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said. Or if you try to cross them, then a talon strikes you dead.
There we go. Didn't Resident Evil have that same puzzle? I mean, not an owl, but same concept. Oh, great. We entered into an eyes wide shut party. Fantastic.
What? She's here! I want to speak to you, Jack Black.
Belfry, I know you can't hear me, but Penguin was telling the truth. The Court of Owls is no myth. They're real.
I mean, all it took were you to see some guys in owl masks. Well, here's a question, though. What came first? Was it the legends or the actual court?
Does this rabbit hole go?
And if that seems like a weird question to anybody, no, I mean, think about it. Did the legends exist, and then somebody brought in all the accoutrements of the Court of Owls? You know, the masks and...
So many things we could have done.
His death has cleared the way for our new acquisition.
Good. However, do try to be careful where you let them dig, my dear. As for that other issue...
We've already bribed the senators. I've been assured your bill will pass early next month.
Wonderful. I am bored dealing with filth.
God, that dog is fucking creepy.
We need to get you to safety.
Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, like, are...
Scratching at the walls. They're all soft.
You know, like, were the... What was the poem and all the legend of the Court of Owls around, and then people kind of became the Court of Owls to just kind of...
But through them.
To kind of latch on to the myth?
No one gets through. The ceremony can't be delayed. You don't need to tell me that twice.
Or were...
To impress the voice.
The Court of Owls, have they always been a thing, you know? It's like I said, like, I think that that can happen. Like, you know, something comes first. It's either the myth itself or the... Like I said, the myth itself or the...
I could see what that was.
Or people, you know, either the myth was created about people or people kind of use the myth as their means to scare people. I don't know. I gotta say, for as simplistic as they are, I really like the Court of Owl masks. I mean, they're just white masks with kind of like a sharp nose to mimic an owl.
That's odd. That group decided to drop in.
So, you know, I mean, they're pretty simple in terms of design, but I really like them.
Coming at
Anyone else? We done?
This poor man has lost so much blood. We need to get to him fast. That must be the man they took.
Wait up! Forgive me! I made a mistake! It won't happen again! Please! Dead
That's cool.
to the traitor.
And dead to the trespasser. Despicable scum! Kill them!
Do we get to punch the old lady?
Court comes. He will dictate the punishment.
Kind of hope we get to punch that old lady. Words I never thought I'd say, but... Oh, that's a cool mask. That looks like something out of Warhammer.
Cannot forgive your failure. You will atone with blood.
Don't do this. I won't do anything!
And you, Vermin, do not belong here. The last time an intruder set foot here was more than a century ago. The punishment for this insult remains the same.
I don't think he tried very hard to save him. Are we about to fight the Rancor? Like, what the... Oh, okay. Or, you know, a giant death wall. That works, too. Oh.
Poor man.
Oops. Anyone thinks this is a little... overly elaborate? Holy shit. You know, I mean, like, if you want to kill people, I mean, guns exist. God damn it. You know what? Never mind. You're good enough at killing me on your own.
Can't stop now.
Oh, come on. I thought I could snake through that. how the flip the oops. Oh, F. I really hate that dying effect. Go, go, go! Oh, thank God.
God, what the hell is this place?
How long has that thing been there? Like, how many times are you killing people? I still think that's overly elaborate. Like, were there cameras there? Were you watching people escape that? Like, what? I have so many questions. And you left the owl key down there. Ah.
My God. There must be hundreds of victims here.
If my
This looks promising.
my time playing Resident Evil tells me anything, that's going to open a door that has an owl on it.
Glad to have you back online. What happened? Are you all right?
I'm okay. Mostly. But I don't even know how to describe what just happened. I'll fill you in when I get back.
Well, we were put into some sort of weird death machine. I mean, that's... You know. Hey, check it out. The Penguin apparently wants to help us on our crime-fighting endeavors. But we'll do that on a different day. For now, let's end things off by hitting up the Belfry. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... There we go. God, do you guys always have to do that and work out at the same time?
Did you know that Bruce was looking into the court?
I didn't. There were few things he kept from me, but this was unfortunately one of them.
From me too.
We managed to log some voice recordings of the court, but they're difficult to make out.
You sure? You just forget they had playing.
Tim.
You know, you weren't the first Robin, kid.
Or the second.
A bunch of files got corrupted. I'll run some diagnostics, see what I can recover.
Let's see if Master Bruce left us any more clues.
Kind of like the older Robins picking on Tim. It's funny.
Haley Circus. Used to say they were watching and they'd steal us away if we gave a bad performance. Always assumed it was just circus legend.
Not at all. There are a number of references to the court in Gotham's history, but nothing concrete. I can't authenticate any of these sources.
Supposedly some wingnut wrote a tell-all book about them. But it's a legend in and of itself, so...
Shame, really. Such a work would have made a wonderful addition to the library.
The earliest version of the court rhyme is from the 1700s.
And says they're after the Fountain of Youth.
Seem pretty kill-happy for people who want eternal life.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
So they're looking for the Lazarus pits.
And one of them was holding this. Might open something useful.
Our scan.
I stand by at a door with an owl on it.
It definitely has a match.
It's a key.
So? Let's find the door.
Damn it! I was mentally putting money she's gonna say it must have a lock.
The evidence board has been updated.
Okay. Yeah, he's got stuff. Hey, Batman, my mom gave me the address in this case. Okay. Alrighty then, guys. I think. Oh wait, nope. We got something going on here. Well, that's oddly disturbing.
A crime scene? Cool. But what about your photographic memory?
Cold case. When I wasn't there, it helps to see it laid out.
The detail is incredible. Commissioner Gordon?
Detective Gordon, at the time.
You made it look just like his statue.
Now that we know about the court, I thought I might be able to close a few of his unsolved cases.
Solid thinking. Oh, I'll help.
I'm good. I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
I'm sorry. I'd like to do this myself.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
Aw, poor Tim. You know, that's the whole thing when she was with Montoya, how the statue, or how Montoya said the statue doesn't really resemble her father, and she feels that she's forgetting what he looks like and all that.
We focus on a prominent and often controversial figure.
God, I keep getting... Alright, so we got something new from Harley.
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us one and all.
I learned that rhyme on the playground and always thought it was weird, but a lot of nursery rhymes are.
When Bruce began investigating the court, he wondered if even he was being too cautious, chasing a fairy tale. It seems impossible that someone could control Gotham from the shadows without Batman finding out.
Batman lived in the shadows. When you're in the middle of something, it can be hard to see the whole picture.
A grand conspiracy. I'm not sure Bruce would be gratified to find his suspicions were right.
I keep getting distracted by Nightwing doing that. Alright guys, I think this is a good spot to close things out. I want to say as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Kells, the Something Game channel. I'm out.